you're not lazy, you're just overwhelmed. And that's why I'd like to introduce a little something called habit stacking. Now, I've heard of two different versions of this. The first being that you add something you need to do with something you already do. So that would look something like listening to an educational audiobook or podcast while you're working out. The second version I've heard of is adding something that you would like to do with something that you already do. I'd like to rephrase that and call it whimsical habit stacking. So for me, that looks like hula hooping and watching a show I really like, which is what I'll do after I'm done recording this video. This here is a weighted hula hoop, so it's doing extra work. It also bruises you the first time you use it, and I haven't used it in a long time. So after a few uses, you stop feeling the bruising. But so it's kind of painful right now. But during my health journey this past couple of weeks, my goal has been to exercise for at least a half an hour every day. Now, I've only gotten a few days out of the week, but I figured I need to try my best to do it as many times as possible, and it doesn't have to be the same exact exercise every time. The key to getting things done that you have a hard time doing is to lower the barrier to entry, i.e. make it as easy for yourself to do as possible. So while ideally I would be running on the beach for a half an hour or going for a half-hour walk, sometimes that hinders me from actually doing the thing, because then I gotta take time out of my day to plan to be outdoors for a half hour. And sometimes that means I put it off, and before I know it, it's too late. But I have things I can do here at home that can still give me a workout. In addition to hula hooping and watching a show, which I'll do after I'm done recording this video, I also have a hair mask on, and I have a load of laundry in the wash and a load of laundry in the dryer. Now, I'm not technically washing or drying those clothes. The machines are doing that work for me, but I'm technically doing a passive chore. Later, I will have to take those clothes out and fold them and put them away. But when I'm doing that, I can couple that with a different fun, whimsical activity, like watching more of the show that I want to, or listening to an audiobook. And so the goal here isn't perfection. The goal is to be a little bit better every single day, and making it as easy as possible for you to achieve your goals is the key, especially if you're easily overwhelmed or find that you are constantly not doing the things that you keep saying you want to do. So think about different activities you can habit stack or whimsically habit stack. It could be something really simple. The goal is to just get started, because once you get started, you're more likely to continue. In fact, I've already been hula hooping for almost 5 minutes, and that seems like I've only been hula hooping for like 30 seconds. Wow, look at that. I'm well on my way to having exercised for the day. All right, well, I'm gonna get to it, turn on my favorite show after rinsing out this hair mask, of course, and then I'll go about my day. Also, when you're hula hooping, you can't really, there's not really anything you can do with your arms. So like, it's kind of an arm workout too. Whew, I feel the burn. Last night, I did this while standing on top of the couch cushion, because we did a fortnight where we set up kind of a fort. We didn't have the on canopy over us, but we had the couch cushions on the floor, and I was hula hooping while standing on them, which made the ground uneven. So I also got a leg workout. So that was kind of an unintentional habit stack. I hope that you learned something today and that you take this information and better your life. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.